Yeah, what are you eating? They're okay. Are you saying in plural? Silent man. No, you don't. That's awful. Like when people say Barnes and Nobles. No, it is. That's just correct. Hmm. Hold on. I'm glad I look so good on. Hold on. There we go. Okay, a couple clicks. I'm looking pretty decent on my end too. Which that is the theme of this stream. We're eating carrots. They're okay. Fury's Fury's production quality on his stream, fine too. That's true. Waiting to get off work. Was supposed to get off an hour ago. Maybe not. Oh, it is overtime, but it's fucking stupid. I want to go home. Huh. Wait, did Sergo finish his story? He said there was a class that he had a 5% chance of passing. What happened with that? Oh, well, that's no story. The story is when you get down to 5%. This, yeah. What do you got, Sergo? Did you pass? So after rush hour, when we pull the bus in, there's a long ass line to get the bus fueled. Sergo says B. All right, let's just go about our business here. Hmm. Wait, does he? Why? What took him so long? No, now no, he's waited too long. We just had a discussion about this about Thousand Island dressing. Is he's gonna wait to how many movies has he been in now? No, no, he said JK after. Are we getting delayed messages? He almost got me too. His mic is off for you too. Did you see the movie, Garf? Oh, here comes Sergo. Yeah, yeah, so I had a very low chance of passing that class, but still pushed it. Didn't have much hopes for it, and I fucking passed. Do some miracles. I needed 51 out of 100 to pass it. Right now, I have 52. Fuck yeah. The good that is a good one, that but I'm kind of confused on you can get a 52 in the class and pass. That's funny. Oh, wow. More than the first one. Well, it's a franchise. You said it. Oh, okay, okay. What is your hardest heart of hearts for? Eight even. What's your guess for me? Okay. I only have two tweets. The first one isn't movie related. No, Garf. I have to be the light, Garf. I have to steer him back to good takes. I can't abandon him. No, that's not true. No, I would prefer your takes to be correct. You usually go wrong, but I can't leave you. Read this damn tweet. Which it's in the neighborhood. Okay, okay. Oh, I know the Funko Pops. Well, they're done now. People are done with those. Yeah. Whole army, but you can't play without an army? So the smallest army you can conceivably play with, how much is that? That is a lot. You have to paint them. They all come no there's no pre-painted figurines. These are people hobbies and it makes them so happy. I don't have to understand it. That was a big moment for me in my life when I realized I don't have to understand the other things that make people happy. They like what they like. If someone tried to sell me a hobby, it's like, get this. The entrance fee is $300 and so much of your time, so much of your waking hours. I You do. You do. Uh, What? When's the I do know you play that because it is a very douchebaggy thing to do. But what? When's the last time you played that? Carson, yeah, some people are wrong for what they like. Yes. Yeah. Right. What territory? Oh, Milsim. No, it just depends on how you act. So all the videos that all the GoPro footage, yeah, all the GoPro footage I've seen from airsoft makes me not want to do it. Aside from everything else. What's more Milsim? Oh, wait, there's a polyrath. Hold on here. Wait, did you disable it? Is it coming in on mine? Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. It gives everyone a chance. Polyrath. Well, gaming alone, you get all the new titles. Um, how much is how much is Enshrouded? Yeah. Okay, so that was that, and have some fan art. Bone Temple. That's not that good. What are you talking about? Your favorite IP? Just go on with your take. Garth warned me about you, man. That is different than that being your favorite IP. Just continue with what you're saying. This is a good one. What the hell do you mean? Oh, that's all. Yeah, that's all they do. Twitter, baby. Watch it. If you're serious, watch it opening weekend. Yeah. I'm so glad your fiance loves your life. All right. Let's do it. I'm not going to do that. Are you going to meet him there? Killian. No, because that's the language. That's how the Irish alphabet made those rules. Ralph Fiennes has been acting for the last 3 decades, and he wants to wait till Bone Temple to say, this could do Ray actually. We would have heard about it before. Here's the thing: if he really, really cared, he wouldn't come up in IMDb as Ralph. But that's how he comes up. Let me see. Where are you? Where are you, you bitch? He's still Ralph. You control that. You have to get a pro account and then make your. So fuck him. No, fuck it. He's trolling us right now. Yeah, there you go. Oh, it's quicker than that, as I understand it. Yeah. We'll see. That's okay. And you think people that would have went into just 28 years later who that's not their jam, they wouldn't have liked it? No, no, no. You said you, we're having two different mood. Just the average moviegoer. Which one do they like better, 28 Years Later or Bone Temple? Yeah. All right. Synopsis. In the zombie ravaged world, decades after the original outbreak, young survivor Spike is pulled deeper into a brutal post apocalyptic Britain. Forced into a violent cult like gang led by Sir Lord Jimmy Crystal, he crosses paths with Dr. Ian Kelson, a solitary scientist obsessed with both the dead and finding answers in chaos. As horrors mount and loyalties are tested, their intertwined journeys bring them to the eerie ossuary, known as the Bone Temple, where survival and humanity hang by a thread. Yeah, it's kind of what we expected from where we left off with the first one. Uh, let's go to the trailer. Did you watch the trailer before seeing this? Oh, you did? Oh, why? Why? You thought it'd be as good as the other one? I watched the other one this week. I was like, man, it's so good. Right.
None can excel.
Many of the things we take for granted will one day pass away completely.
I open the door of heaven and hell.
When that time comes, men will no longer communicate. We may have diseases and barbarism. The whole world will cease to make any sense.
I open the door of heaven and hell.
Look at the incredible changes we've experienced and survived. And yet even greater changes are still to come.
Are you ready?
My soul shall scream in hell.
Very good.
Very good trailer.
Very good.
Not as good as the first one. The first,
No, the first one.
there's no way.
But
First
this
one,
is
fuck
very, very
This
good.
is good. Very good trailer. Very good.
Um,
Not
it
the movie you
showed
got,
a
though.
lot, but out of context. So
Yeah.
you'll watch
Right.
you'll watch the movie, and yeah, I don't think you mind those moments coming.
Yeah,
Very good
100%,
trailer, man.
man.
Someone's cutting these fucking trailers, boy.
Fucking
They're
Stephen
gonna
King.
they're gonna sell some
That
movies.
that boy's rent is due every single time he does a trailer, dude.
My bad.
Every single time.
I switched the screen. The top comment on the trailer said, "This shit legit broke my brain. I thought we were getting DLC for a damn movie."
I again, you threw me off. I didn't know that the Bone Temple was a sequel, another movie. I had no idea he shot both movies at once. I didn't even know that there was plans for a new another 3 films or whatnot.
Except
didn't
for
know.
the fact that we talked about all that for 28 years
Did we?
later. Yes.
No, 28
Yes.
years later. I knew about 28 years. I didn't know about Bone Temple.
Well, it was untitled until
Oh,
past
okay,
few
okay,
months.
okay.
Second comment says,
Gotcha.
"So glad they filmed the first 2 back to back. 7 months between films is incredibly refreshing. 7 months. This
That's
trailer
wild.
came
Not
out
even a
4
year.
months ago.
God damn. So
Oh,
yeah,
they're
he
quick
had,
on.
he had a
Yeah, that's
timeline
why
very
you
quick.
just. I don't know. You're
Shit.
not real.
Way behind. I'm
And
not
then
in the
I
thick of
have Liu Kang versus Reptile, Mortal Kombat. If we want it.
it. Do I want it? Do I have to ask? Do I like to eat? Oh, come on now.
Which is
Come on
funny
now.
because I have to edit it out to post it to YouTube, but you know, fuck it, right?
Yeah, there you go. This is good, dude.
So,
Does a
that
dog
world,
like
huh?
a walk?
I can see why they want to change the scenery.
We should head for that tower. Shang Tsung would have taken.
He fucking knew
Have
right
you ever-
away.
yeah, have you ever pulled a lizard? Like, well, they just call him reptile, huh? Out
Yeah.
of bricks? Well, he's
I can't even step on him. Just trying to kill him.
not bad CGI here, really.
No, not for that time. Here we go. And then the fucking music slaps, dude.
This is pretty bad. The music's so good. You know, it's about to turn into a guy and start kicking him.
And kicking his
That would
ass.
be, yeah,
Like
that would
badly.
be so upsetting if you throw it into. It just looks like a statue, and then it comes to life. Like, oh my god! But you don't
know
have
who was
time
already
for
prepared
that.
for it. This
Liu Kang?
because it's Liu Kang. He's got an easy ride all the way through this movie. You know who was already prepared for it? Not surprised? Fucking Johnny Cage in the
Who doesn't
background,
help
dude.
in the fight, by the way.
He's like, no, fuck you. I've been carrying my back hurts from carrying this movie, dude. You fucking fight someone for once.
Well, technically, Liu Kang fought Sub-Zero, but all he did was throw a bucket of water.
Fucking bucket of water, dude. Get out of here.
This song's so good.
Hey, you know what Reptile said? Hey, remember that brick wall I was hanging on? Let me introduce you to it real quick. I can repeat that set shot real fast. Fucking welcome to Netherrealm, bitch. If you find the ass we're about to get on there, is I found it. Get him. Look at his jaw drop. This is the same fight, dude. This is the exact same fight. Duel of Fates, Steven Seagal, all these fights. He split one in.
All right, Liu's getting.
He's getting receipt
Yeah.
after receipt, dude, after receipt.
What a great shot! Because
That's a really
he
yeah.
just grabs the cameraman while he's holding the camera.
That's actually a good point. I would argue it's pretty creative for that time.
No, it's
Never a
kind of standard, but it's good. It's always good. It's coming back now.
All right, figured you out, dude.
Figured you out. You like the kick, huh?
All right, you like the kid. All right, I'm gonna show you. Oh, wow, okay, you're still giving receipts. All right.
That's such a good wide shot on the
Such a-
platform.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh, I love it.
fuck.
So good.
Oh man. Nothing is standard here. Absolutely nothing is standard. All of it.
No, this is where they're cooking, but
So good, dude. This was cool.
oh,
He's like, oh shit!
I like when he breathes.
Oh, that was such a hard scene, dude. The breathing. Getting frustrated.
He got his ass kicked. He got beat up. We were joking about it before we played it. Didn't he?
Oh, I do. Oh, I knew exactly what was gonna happen.
I think he
I
grabs
watched
his
this
ass here.
multiple times.
Good throw, motherfucker.
Yeah. Jesus. This one's fuck. I'm done with your bullshit, dude. Fucking there, kiss the wall again, asshole. Oh, that's such a good. Oh, that hurts the back.
He just started brawling him. He couldn't go.
Yep.
He couldn't keep a karate. He
He's
had
gassed,
to.
dude. He's gassed out. Get him.
There we go.
Yeah, bicycle kicks, baby. Ooh. You do it back at you. All right, that was a little much. That's a little much. It's a little much.
He's incoming.
Funny thing is, that made, and then after that, made no sense because it's never been part of the Mortal Kombat lore. A statue. Reptile's always been reptile, so that was kind of funny.
I don't mind it though. That's
No,
fine.
that's fine.
liberty.
That was
to
just oh
take.
yeah, cool. I accepted it. I was like, this is cool. That's a good fight, dude. That's the same
No,
fight.
all
We
of them,
just
man.
saw Anakin and fucking just fire away
All
with
of them.
Obi-Wan.
All of them.
Oh, dude.
Box office so far.
Phew, man, so far you already know this is not going to do well. 63 million budget, with 20 million gross, and gross worldwide is currently at 45 mil. Opening weekend US and Canada 12. Yeah, I'm gonna say I would be surprised if it didn't lose money. Like it'd be weird. It's just such a 28 days, 28 weeks was such a huge hit, like a mega hit.
Let me pull
It's just
up
too. It's past its time.
You're saying 28 days and 28 weeks were both mega hits?
28 days. I remember it being like, holy smokes, this is awesome, crazy, cool. This is nuts.
Bruh.
And people were highly anticipating 28 weeks. And when we got that was awesome too.
Okay, hold on. So let me pull up some numbers.
Okay. Let's get the music going. I got the little lo-fi.
All right.
Reptile.
Okay, so I have 28 days later, budget of 8 million. What do you think it grossed worldwide?
Are we talking like all right, so
What was your question about to be?
CDs, DVDs, like net sales,
No,
just
this is all
like
theater.
just
All
movie,
theater.
just
Yeah, all
theater?
Yeah, I'm just looking at the box
I don't,
office.
that's a great question. If I had to throw out a number,
Yeah,
I
based
don't-
on what you
80
were
million,
saying,
100?
we know
100 mil?
that Calvin Hobbes is your favorite IP. So just try
It's
to
my
look
favorite
past-
IP.
Just,
Listen,
just look
you
past them
bring
for
up
a
IP
second.
numbers on Calvin Hobbes, I can give you a number easy, dude. I can tell you exactly how many copies sold in 2025 versus 2024. I can't tell you about this.
You don't have a guess?
I don't, 120 mil.
74 worldwide.
74 worldwide. Okay.
We'll give
Versus
it
$8
75.
million
It's
budget.
74.9. So we'll just call it a 75.
Okay. What about
that-
28 weeks later?
That's what I'll look
I think that's the height. I think everyone was like all about that
at.
at
Really?
that point. Well, because you
It's a 5-year
established hype.
difference.
Yeah, but you established hype, cult phenomenon. You got like a good base audience hyping up the sequel. So when it comes out, I would imagine it did better numbers. I would
Okay.
imagine.
All right. So this
I would
one,
say
28 weeks.
120, 150.
Well, the budget was 15.
Okay. I'd say 120 mil.
72 worldwide.
Oh shit. God damn.
Right.
Phew.
Which still
Okay.
good. You're still happy, I would assume.
Still for its time. For its time, really good too, I guess. I don't know.
No, not even just now. I think
No.
people would be pretty happy with that.
No, yeah. We're happy with that. Okay.
Domestic 28
Yeah,
million.
Garf.
28 million over
28 mil.
15. So
What about gross for a while now? I think gross would be
72.
more or no? 72. Okay,
That's the
gross.
first one I
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
'cause
Yeah.
that's the
72,
one
okay.
that matters. That's just money in.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm.
So good.
Yeah.
Good,
Yeah.
good, but not the smash hits that I think you remember, like the
28
discussions and the
days.
hype around them rather than that
Hype.
those
Yeah, it's fair.
translate
That's fair.
into actual numbers.
Numbers.
So
Well,
with-
zombie movies don't traditionally do well in comparative anyway, because either it's just that well has been dried out for so long for a while now.
let me see if I can find this Twitter thread.
Mm.
Someone was talking about Bone Temple bombing,
I think it is. I think it's
Yeah,
gonna bomb for
but
sure.
only
Yeah.
because they're pulling it.
It's
They're
niche,
gonna
dude.
pull it.
It's yeah. Well, Boyle. So Danny Boyle, he's got a style. He sticks to that style, and it's funny because this is not a standard run of the mill zombie film. This is always character story driven, but it's also done in his own unique way, which makes it even far out of the norm of anyone else. Which is why, like, people who watch the Bone Temple, watch 28 Years, are fans of 28 Days and Weeks, and they really want to continue that world setting.
Let's consider this. You and I
Mm.
enjoyed 28 Years Later. First
Yeah,
one.
I did. Yeah, absolutely.
And you didn't know shit about this.
I did not know anything, but yeah, yes.
That's interesting. So there is this tweet. I'm not gonna put it up because no one interacted with it. It said, "I think they spent all the Bone Temple marketing money Fortnite, and now there's nothing else they can do." But I mean, there's something. There's a miss there
that there's
because
something there.
You were interested in another one.
Yeah.
You forgot, and then you didn't know when it was coming out, and all that. So that's
Yeah.
they missed it. They just using you as
You
an
think
example.
this is you think it's a Transformer year one level PR?
Probably
just
worse.
drop the ball.
Worse.
Yeah, worse.
Well, now okay, I forgot one box office. Now we got to see 28 Years Later.
Yeah, 28 years later, back box office. Would that
Dun,
do?
dun, 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 dun.
Reptiles.
Yeah.
Johnny Cage, Sonya, Jax,
Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero. Fuck, Scorpion. And all of a sudden, ba-da-da-da, it drops it. Get over here. Ba, 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 ba. You're like, oh my God.
All right.
It was
So,
fantastic.
budget for
28 years.
is it the same budget?
Ooh, because it was shot at the same time, right?
Most of it. So here's what's
Now, do you
interesting.
give more credit to that because?
What, me or like the
Yeah, would
powers
you
that
like?
be?
Would you like? Well, you over
Well,
the powers that be.
Assuming, let's do this. Let's work jumping around. So the budget
Okay.
for 28 Years Later was 60 million. This one is saying 63. So this is a spoiler stream. They added Cillian Murphy in at the end.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
That might be the other 3 million.
Well,
that
and
they
he's also
shot.
the executive producer of this one. I don't know if he was of the previous one, but I know he was the executive producer for this one. And he couldn't
So
take a pay
These
cut.
might be the same budgets, and if that's the case,
That's pretty dope.
then
Actually,
everything that Bone Temple makes
it's just
was pure
surplus.
profit.
How much? What were the numbers for 28 years?
Well, I want you to guess. So on a $60 million
Yeah, okay,
budget,
right. 28 years. I'm gonna say 90 million. I'm gonna be a little conservative based off the previous two. 90
worldwide,
world. Yeah. I'll say 90 worldwide.
151.
Woo!
Here,
That's awesome.
So here, but that was a good movie.
Good
out
movie.
In the summer, it was good. It was a nice kickoff.
It was advertised well. The trailer was just insane, top tier. People were pumped. People were talking about it. I remember that specifically. People were looking forward to it. I think you're right. This might be the biggest PR drop, like a big time. This
right.
Is worse
So
than
you said, is this another Transformers 1? It's like, well, no, Transformers 1, they dropped the ball, but it's I'll shoot them some bail because there wasn't a successful prequel to it.
Right.
So they still had to put themselves on the line. This one, it's like you had it was there. Unless they did treat it like, and I think they took a lot of liberties with the final product as well that we'll get into. But if it's just pure profit, like if there was just 3 million more to make this, then they might have just let it go.
I think if you now if you're a CEO, right? If you're a top bigwig,
okay,
do you see this as a success? Because what I would do is I would do 63 mil total combining both movies, right? And overall, both your films have made on track 230 mil for for a $63 million investment. You get 230 back.
Depending on how long it stays in theaters, it's on track for more than this. Has only been out 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So 45 isn't 45 worldwide,
not including streaming.
Well, that doesn't go in this.
But
you're asking me as a CEO. It
seems
like it's good.
Yeah, success.
It seems like it's a success, but people get caught up because they want to predict everything. So they'll get a price point like revenue in, and then if it's below that, even if it's good, like even if you or I would be satisfied with it, it still didn't hit the number that they had in mind. They just want that or anything over. So that's where people kind of get weird.
You don't think like a bigwig? I think if we were a bigwig, even if you had that expectation to readjust the vision, be like, okay, we still made some serious money.
There's a lot of pressure right now in the industry. People don't want to take meetings. People are scared to green light stuff. Everyone's scared of getting fired. So by virtue of that, all these companies are publicly traded too.
Yeah.
So it's just people have to pay when you don't hit certain numbers. Then it doesn't become a matter of profitability. It becomes like maximizing profits. So yeah, if you get below projected numbers, you'll get upset. You lose your job. Studio. This is. I want to say Warner.
Okay, so I was thinking my internet was really lagging, but it wasn't the internet. I guess it was Twitch. It was Twitch, guys. For whatever reason, it just reset everybody. My bad, everybody. We're good. Whatever Twitch did. Hey, put on your shared chat. You're gonna have to do your shared chat again. Yeah. Dude, Twitch. It's the worst. The worst, guys. Refresh.
I hear someone say CDs.
Dude,
he said this energy.
Dude, he's got that. Yeah, he's always had energy, dude.
Circle says, I'm gonna be honest, I spammed enhanced bicycle kick. It's a good one.
It's a good one for sure.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Fresh.
No, you're good.
Oh yeah, this.
No, Garth, we're just talking about your zest, your natural zest and goofiness and wit. I think as a bigwig, all right. So again, I'll stand on the other side of that argument.
Sony.
Now, all right, I'll stand on the fence on that one because it is scary to green light stuff and to have meetings. Do you double down on a current franchise that you're already partnered with? Danny, You understand his work ethic. You know the investments involved. Is he more than likely going to get another movie seeing these numbers? You said it yourself, scared to take meetings, putting green lighting new stuff. This is more of the devil you know versus the devil you don't, right?
Not knowing anything like what their expectations were, I'll just say yes.
Okay.
Because I still think like 45 after 2 weeks, and it's getting reviewed pretty well.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
Not bad.
Let's move
I
on.
will say this. I left this theater more excited for what's to come, hopefully, than the 28 years later, the first one.
Let's argue. I said let's move on. Let's argue.
Yeah.
Here I am.
Oh no, 6. Oh, I was a half point shy. I was a half point shy.
You were right though. Well, a little bit. I had it at a 6.5, but I took out. There was too much weirdness, and I took it out of story and plot. But I'll tell you,
okay.
I'm gonna chunk it out of.
Oh,
I think there was. I think it should have been cut. Cut. Like there was things that I liked, but too much of subpar stuff, like the Jimmy stuff. I feel like I wanted less of. You like all the Jimmy stuff?
Yes and no. I like the idea behind the character.
Yeah,
I actually enjoyed.
I like it a lot.
I like the setup, the situations they were put in. The only issue was I wanted more of a Ramsay Bolton from Game of Thrones type of true evil, shitty, just torments and tortures type of character than this guy who played Jimmy. And for me, I just couldn't get the Ramses Bolton Game of Thrones character out. I felt like that would have been the perfect fit for someone like this archetype of character. So I don't know. I just I was like,
What do you have for act?
Acting one, because I think my favorite parts of this film were obviously Ralph fucking crushed, as he always does.
Yeah, Ralph. I don't know who the fuck Ray is.
Ralph crushed it as always. The Spike, the kid, you can feel the sense of fear and just tension and just stress. He carried it well too. He was good. The Jimmy the Fingers, they acted crazy. They were crazy, dysfunctional. All did well. So one. Yeah.
Everyone did good. No one great.
Everyone one.
Story plot, I got a 1. You saw it at a 0.5 when we walked in. It's just because things were so messy. I had to take a 0.5s from somewhere, and it was going to be either between like screenplay, dialogue, direction, story, plot. Screenplay, dialogue, I want to keep it at a 1,
of course,
because there was a lot of good dialogue, conversation,
good dialogue. Yeah.
But on the screenplay side of things, like, cut that, get the fuck out of here.
Right.
But ultimately, I think it was a direction shortcoming. The story plot's still pretty cool.
Yeah.
So what do you have
This is 2 stories. This is 2 stories, right? It's a story of Spike falling in line with the Fingers and Jimmy, and that whole thing that we got from his backstory. Well, I believe it's 2 stories, and then it was yes, it was, because it felt like it was unfocused, and then they just found a mishmash way to bring it together, right? I really enjoyed Ralph Fiennes' was it Kelson, Dr. Kelson, and like learning to like find a cure, and having that Shakespearean tragedy at the very end where he dies and maybe his work's lost with him. Who knows? That was I found myself way more interested in that story than the Jimmy's and all that. And what carried my intrigue for the Jimmy story is Spike gonna get out of this situation? That's the only interest I had, is Spike the kid, how is he gonna get out?
What do you have for a story plot?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. 1. It's a 1.
So 1.
Sorry, 1.
Here's the thing. This movie made me stop caring about Spike. Whereas
I was frustrated, like, dude, bro, just leave. You have opportunities, just dip.
Oh, it'd be tough. I no, I'm not saying
Tougher than
that. I'm
that.
I'm
I
saying
don't know.
I'm saying just because he was such an afterthought, really. Especially
Yeah,
coming
it's
off the
hard.
first one where it's like, oh, this guy or kid,
You're
whatever.
right. He was the center
He
of
was
the
the
movie,
center.
the
He did
heart.
well. Yeah, he carried it, and you just feel for him. And if you watch the second one without watching the first one, you miss all that. You don't get why that kid
Right.
matters. You see his age, you see how uncomfortable it is, you see what those psychopaths are doing, so you feel for him in that
Yeah.
sense. But
Yeah.
it takes a big shit on the character.
I do agree. I do agree, and it's hard, man, because you understand why Danny Boyle was trying to like focus on another character, but you're like, all right, so you're trying to move the story in a direction with and telling someone else's story, but whose story are you telling? Because we don't care about Jimmy.
Danny Boyle didn't direct this one.
He didn't direct this one. Who directed this one?
Nia DaCosta.
Oh, did Danny direct the one previously?
I believe so.
The-
Either
yeah,
him or
right?
Garland, yeah.
Okay, well, fuck, that just answered my question. Jesus Christ,
Said,
dude.
oh.
Oh, dude. Ew. Gross, dude. Oh my god. Dude, just if you're a director, this is your baby. Fucking see it all the way through, or at least trust better people. My thing
You
is
said
this
you like this one
having
better than the first
I
one.
do. I don't like the Jimmy, but it makes more sense. Like I wanted a better actor or a better archetype for Jimmy, the Jimmy character, right?
Right.
I was infinitely more fascinated by Dr. Kelson and his revelations, and then Samson. Dude, Samson was really fucking cool. I loved that story. I loved his backstory and like what was happening, and that was really awesome.
Well, that's
So,
that, but
I don't
that's
know.
what we mean by unfocused, right? Is
Yeah,
that there
very
was
unfocused.
a lot of things that we like going on that we want
Yeah.
to be explored further, but none
Right.
of them could go there and give attention to all of them. But Danny
Yeah.
Boyle did direct 28 Years Later. Now they bring in
Okay.
Nia DaCosta.
What's their pedigree? What's Nia's?
So she wrote The Marvels.
Okay. Okay.
Let
Yeah.
me
Come on, dude. Come
and
on,
directed
dude.
The Marvels.
Come on, dude. Come on, dude.
She directed a Candyman short and the Candyman movie.
You know what? I think the latest Candyman wasn't bad. It was actually pretty good. But
Oh yeah,
Jesus, dude. Is this
But
a gun? Is this a gun Nepo baby hire? Is that what I'm hearing?
I don't
Brightburn, the
know.
whole fucking
Think
director
about it. Nia
situation?
DaCosta was born on 8th of November
Dominique de Coco.
1989 in Brooklyn, New York. She's a writer and director
Okay.
known for Candyman, Hedda, and Little Woods. Hello, Hedda.
I don't know. Garv, just because he
Ready to
likes this
go.
one more than the other doesn't make it mean it's good. I like poop over pee. Both are still bad. No.
And then he chose poop.
And then he chose poop. What? Here's my thing is the reason why for me personally everyone took and again unfocused 100%. You can't bring in so many facets for your audience to view and watch and have something like Ralph Fiennes' storyline with Samson. That shit was so much better and more interesting. Everything else just was at the backdrop. It was nonsense. It was white noise. You as an audience viewer, you didn't care for Spike or any of the Jimmy and the Fingers because you were so invested, and it was far more interesting and going on with Dr. Kelson and Samson. That was cool. So yeah, it was one of those things.
What do you have for direction?
Man, 0.5 is fucking rough, dude.
It's not a 0.
It's not a 0. It's
And I
definitely not
heard you. And I
focused.
heard you talk about a lot of issues, but go ahead.
No. It's just, yeah, a 0.5. Fuck, dude. Yeah, 0.5. 0.5 me, dude. 0.5 me, doc.
What do you have for
0.5.
production? I maxed it out. Obviously, for the scene
dude.
at the
The
end.
Sets.
So
Oh,
good.
dude, Ralph fucking brought the heat hard with
He
that.
really killed it. It was so good. But that, because
carry it
everyone loved Sinners, and they said, oh, we love the scene where he went through the different eras of black music and hip hop and everything.
Yeah, yeah.
This was better than that.
I agree. That shit was off the charts.
It was so
Shit
so good.
Dude, I was emotionally eating popcorn just watching Ralph just give it off. Like, what's the he put more thought and pyrotechnics into like this show than like a lot of shows. Like this was like a whole thing,
the
dude.
movie.
Yeah. For sure, dude. Like I was emotionally eating popcorn. I was blown away with that.
Go watch with you.
No, she didn't watch it.
All right.
She hasn't seen any of them.
Oh,
so I'm like, yeah, this is not something I would show someone. You would start them, hey, let's go watch 28 Days. And then did you like that? Okay, let's watch 28 Weeks. Did you like that? Let's watch 28 Years now.
He didn't invite me.
My God. Oh my God, dude.
Oh shit, where's that emoji from? Is that
it's a cool email.
Vi? Is that yours?
Yeah, that's Vibe. That's
wow.
not mine.
Good job.
Solid. Way to fucking throw me under the bus there. Classic.
Damn, you're a piece of shit, actually, man.
I need a coffee. Give me a coffee. Get in here, give me a coffee, woman. Actually, honey, can I actually have like another cup of coffee? I'd really appreciate it. It's so for me, it's the Ralph Fiennes. That shit was so cool. Like, can you imagine being Jimmy and being like, hey man, I'm kind of in the gym. I'm gonna have to kill you because I kind of
went to the movie.
You're the devil, and if you're not the devil, if you don't deliver, dude, it's gonna be really bad for you. And then you show up and you get this amazing show. You're like, this guy overproduced. This is amazing.
Oh, he did. Yeah,
like this fucking delivered, dude.
Then Jimmy went back to believing he was the devil. Here, look, hold on.
Awesome.
This is you and Kitty from
Oh no,
Knocked Up 2007.
Oh, I told her about this. Yep.
Please.
With who?
By myself.
What'd you see?
Spider-Man 3.
Why do you want to go by yourself? Why didn't you ask me to go?
It's not that big of a deal.
I like Spider-Man.
Okay, so let's see Spider-Man 3 next week.
I don't want to go see it now.
I went to the movies.
With who?
So in the group chat that I'm in, because she's in it, that's the first gift I said. I like Spider-Man because I'm like, fuck, I get back to the movies, and she hits me with the I like Spider-Man. Solid, it was good.
So we're both maxing production.
Oh, easily, dude, easy.
We got screenplay, dialogue.
One. It wasn't bad. It wasn't terrible. It was good. It wasn't fucking over the top great. One. What? Can we max it out? 1.5? 1.5 for me.
Really?
Here's my thing. As rough as the
tell
Jimmy
me
scenes
your
were.
thing, because
Let me as rough as the Jimmy scenes
started
were.
the stream saying that Calvin and Hobbes is your favorite IP.
Fuck's my
So
favorite
where else
IP,
do you
dude.
want to
That's
take
my
us
favorite
from
IP,
there?
dude. Fucking favorite IP, dude. Hands down. 2025 favorite IP, dude.
Wait,
I
you
got
mean
the
of
books right
last
behind me.
year?
Only last year though. I've hated them since. This is my favorite this past year. So here's the thing. As rough around the edges as the Jimmy scenes were, I was that much more excited and entertained by the new concepts and the dynamic between Dr. Kelson and Samson. Like, I was glued every single time that he took up the screen time. I was so excited and interested and involved with that. And that was half the movie. So for me, I'll eat a little crow with the Jimmy scenes as meh as they were, because I was that much more excited and involved. You could ask Kitty. I came home excited to talk about the Dr. Kelson and Samson revelations and the moments and what that potentially means. Like, I was really pumped for that. So for me, 1.5. My jaw literally, my mouth opened like, oh my God. Like I had a couple moments like, whoa, no. And I wish someone was there who liked the franchise like me. I was like, I'm looking at empty seats, dude. I'm like, oh God, Lord, like I was just like blown away. Like, Oh my god! Like, all right, so in the train scene where Samson's sitting there and he's having that episode, right? That psychosis episode where he's in the train, he's being viewed as a boy, he's taken back into time, and then the
Oh,
woman's
that was
asking
good.
him, "Do you have a ticket?" And then all of a sudden, the music, the score, the ambiance cut, and then you see a quick shot close up of his face, and he's looking at him like, "I don't have a ticket," and you're like, "Oh my god, he just spoke clear English." He's back. He's two. What does that mean? Holy shit. And then the zombies are like, what is that? He's like, ah, he's just murdering people. I was glued, dude. So for me, definitely a prisoner of that moment. It was a solid moment. And I had nobody there. I was like, oh my God, my mouth dropped. I'm just like, this is fantastic. So yeah, 1.5. Very entertaining.
Someone left a fantastic review. Oh, is it Kitty? It is Kitty. Change your for Man of Steel.
Nice.
Sorry, I'm looking through to see all the movies that you.
Did I give him 1.5 too?
Yeah.
I'm aware. I'm aware. Remember when I say he's gonna receipt me, dude? He's gonna receipt me hard.
And
I know.
Man of Steel was one of them.
1.5, baby. I agree.
Man of Steel was one of them. The Mummy,
Absolutely.
1999 was another.
Fucking love that movie. That's a solid film, dude. I had to argue with my friends last night. They were
Really?
blown away that we put it in absolute cinema.
Well,
I'm like,
what,
you're
what do
uncultured.
they love?
Exactly.
Um. Oh. Oh
Coco?
shit! We don't have our
Coco's a
scores.
1.5.
We don't have our scores for Dungeons and Dragons. We have
Oh,
Sturgos.
we gotta put that up.
Yeah, Coco. I remember, but I want to
Coco's
put
easy 1.5.
eyes on him.
Okay.
Wow, you have The Departed at an entertainment value 1.
1. That's fair. I agree.
You're a nasty dude, man. You are
Samson, dude.
fucking.
I got that
sick.
Samson dick. Got that Samson dick nasty. You know what I mean? Good.
Yeah.
The part is
Coco.
good. The part is good.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, you have
It's a 1. Yeah.
Whiplash.
Ooh, is a Whiplash.
Crazy Stupid Love.
1.5.
1.5 for entertainment. So,
Absolutely.
Let's add Bone Temple in there. Fuck it, huh?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
I'm sorry, dude. I love the Samson and Dr. Kelson. Every time they were on, it was just magnetic. It was a lot of like, what's going on? What's going to happen? What's the next thing? Revelation after surprise after revelation.
Winter
If
Soldier.
it was just
last week's.
that's a good movie, dude. That's a good movie. That's a good movie. Like,
Hey, what did the font say? when Ophelia ate the grapes.
you stupid ingo, stupid up in there. Pinche cabrona. You've had one goddamn choice, one directive.
Okay.
You do not deserve the kingdom.
Okay, Bone
Yes, Garth.
Temple, Je ne sais quoi.
Absolutely did, dude. 0.
Okay.
Wait,
Your reviews are
It's a
better
1.
when you're eating a carrot.
right? It's true villain shit, dude. For me, you gotta have a J-core in your life, right? For these types of movies.
Yeah, I was lurking.
I don't
on the
recommend
stream
these.
earlier today.
Yeah. I don't know who if you're not a fan of these movies, if you're not a fan of zombie films or just like, I don't think I can recommend any of these films. So like in terms of Je ne sais quoi, does it have that special it factor that the other ones did? I don't think so. I just don't, because the hype around the first one, iconic. The trailer for the 28 years, that had me hyped, dude. That shit was next level. This one took me out. The marketing kind of just dropped.
But you like it better.
And
than...
I do like, well, because of what it means, because of what opens the door. The floodgates for, here's my thing. If we get Samson in the next film right? On this, if we get a movie of a man without a tribe, he's turned back to human, but he's not exactly human, and he's not a zombie. This is a man standing on an island alone by himself. Once come to, what does that mean? What does that look like? What is the movie going to look like if it focuses on him? So it leaves me with so much excitement and hope that we get a Samson movie, because we've never seen that before. We've never had a movie where a man comes back from it, right? And then, like, what's that life look like, and that viewpoint of that, and how exciting could that be? So it does leave me with a lot of hope, and it leaves me with the excitement to see that, of what's never been done before in a franchise, in a genre where it's literally the same shit, just a different version. Like, it's just the same thing, right? We've never had this before. This is uncharted territory in terms of idea. It's awesome.
Okay. So your final score for Bone Temple is 6.5.
Fuck, it's rough.
Your score for 28 Years Later, the first one, 7.5.
Okay, what got higher?
We both maxed out acting. So did you rewatch the
acting was
first
great.
one?
No,
I didn't. I wanted to.
Because the acting was great. Everyone
both-
delivered for sure.
Oh, actually, we scored it the same. We maxed out acting, and then we've got ones through everything else, including Genesee.
Directing for sure was better than for sure was better than the first one.
Right.
And then Janae Zakwa for sure. Easy.
Oh,
Like,
and that
super
was
easy.
the extra.
Yeah.
Well, no, then you would. Well, anyway, just
Yeah.
telling.
No,
that
again, this is what I'm saying, and I'm sticking to it, and it makes complete sense. The 28 years later, a better film. It is a better film. It's a
you did
definitively a
concede that
better film.
early. You did concede.
A better film. This one I enjoyed more but you cannot enjoy this film without watching 28 Years Later. If this is a standalone by itself, this is definitively a worse movie. It's not good, right? This is carrying on the story of 28 years. So by that, I'm excited for where the direction of this whole entire franchise is going, and that's why I enjoy this movie more. Whereas the 28 years, that's cool. I'm excited. This is a good film. This is just a good fucking movie, right? Where there's implications and there's direction in it, and that's exciting. Read a poem. Circle Goddess will read a poem.
I'm sticking with it, and it makes complete sense. Here's your letterbox, sir.
All right, so we got Reese, 4.5 stars out of 5 with 14,000 likes, 40 comments. How many more perfect performances from Ralph Fiennes gives us before we give him an Oscar? I agree, dude. That guy deserves it. I'm sure he's got nominated a couple times. Like, I'm sure. And then while we're looking that up, we got a review by whoever. Give it a solid 4 stars, 36 comments with 12,000 likes. How to Train Your Zombie. That's good. That's good. I like it. And then Jake coming on in with 29 comments, responded to a 4-star and 8,000 likes. Dr. Ian Kelson is my buddy. That's my best friend. That guy can come over anytime. That's my pal. Dude, he was the heart. Like, he definitely was. Like, you like that character a lot. Like, a lot.
So, Ralph Fiennes nominated for 3 Oscars.
Nice.
Best actor in a supporting role for Schindler's List. He could have told us to call him Ray back then, but fuck him. Best actor in a leading role for The English Patient.
Okay, yeah.
Best performance by an actor in a leading role, 2025 Conclave. I didn't see Conclave.
I didn't see Conclave. He deserves.
He could have told us last year he wanted to be called Ray, but no, he's a fucker this year. Cool.
When Jimmy's talking to him, he's like, "So what do you about it? You think you got a deal?" And he's just like, "Well, I've heard the devil makes lots of deals." I'm like, "Oh, fuck. We're about to get a show, dude. We're about to get a show." Dude, when he
Not
said,
a-
let's
you
turn this
did-
up to 11.
You did more Ralph Fiennes as Voldemort, but not bad.
I did. It was more of a Ralph Voldemort, but dude.
Ralph Voldemort. And then, you know, our boys at the Academy of Science Fiction, Saturn. He was the 2024 nominee Best Actor in a Film for The Menu.
He was really fucking good in the menu, dude.
He was, yeah.
really good. Jeez Louise.
Anyways,
The man's been cracking up performances. All right, before we go
Yes.
up, I got to give Sergo a poem here. I got to give him a poem because he
Oh.
did the poem. All right, here's one right here. It's a random one, Sergo. Okay, you ready? Here we go. It's 3 a.m. and I'm lying alone because you just hung up the phone. We spent half the night arguing because you're there and I'm here. But what else can we do? I guess this is growing up. When things don't work out and you fight to hold on, unless you realize that sometimes the only thing you have is to keep moving on. That was sad. It's good.
what
But there you
category
go.
was it?
Let me look at that. If you're missing someone. So if that's the if you're missing someone category. There you go, Sergo. Moving on. Moving on. Here we go.
So,
Theater, stream, or pass? Oh, man. It's
it's right in the line of pass too, but
I mean, that's fair.
here's the
If
thing.
you
I
love
haven't-
the 28, if you enjoyed the 28, if you love the franchise,
No,
if you
not-
love this,
I don't think so. So for me, you know, I'm not a fan of the franchise, but I liked 28
Yeah.
years later. This one, I haven't said many good things about it, but
sure.
I wasn't upset leaving the theater.
No. Yeah,
It
stream
was
stream's
fine.
good.
It was going. I saw the obvious problems. I wish it had done better, but
Yeah.
that's where I'm
I think
landing the stream. Yeah, if you liked
Stream.
28 years later, yeah, I don't know. I can't really get to the theater, which we had our big talk about box office.
Yeah.
But stream just to check it out. 'Cause
Stream.
It is
Stream's
all
a solid.
pointing to a third one. Have a
Which I am
have a
hopefully.
IMDb fact about.
And hopefully it's fucking Danny. Danny needs to get back in direct. He can't just pass your baby on to he can't pass your baby on to someone else to raise it. That's insane. You have to fucking see it through. This is not a pass. I think for people who aren't a fan or they're movie goers, but they're not horror fanatics, or in general, like just torture porn or whatever the fuck whatever this was for Jimmy. You can pass. It's a safe pass. You're not missing anything. You're not going to be blown away. It's fine. This is not cinema for you.
Reviews.
Reviews. We're gonna get a glazer, a hater, and a guy right down the middle. Let's do it.
10/10. I'm a fan of the series, but this one got me in the heart. Absolutely love this chapter of the story. Alex Garland and Dan Boyle's influence still pulses even under a new director. The Samson Kelso relationship was genuinely magical, and I was deeply moved by the way their story was told. The dancing sequence, the music choices had smiling from ear to ear and laughing a few times. I can't recommend this. I was already a super fan, but this film completely hit the spot. One of my favorite.
Yeah, that's definitely a glaze because like you can't talk about one part of the story and not mention the other part, which was the weaker, the Jimmy story and the Spike. But that's what I'm saying. That's how strong and powerful and amazing that Samson Kelso relationship was. It was fucking great.
You know, I got in an argument within the past month or so. Person on Twitter. Oh, because I was telling them that movie, One Battle After Another, was too long.
Yeah,
And they said to me, I've actually been thinking about it since, but they said back to me,
rent free.
well, because I wondered how many people think this way, but what they said was, if I liked the movie, why wouldn't I want more of a good thing?
No,
Which is
I don't believe that.
No, it's weird. I was like, I wonder how many people think that way. It's like
It's
once
gluttonous,
you
selfish.
enjoy, well, but it's movies are different from like lasagna. It's like I love lasagna, so
But
if it's be
movies
like, hey, you want
can
more
overstay their
lasagna?
welcome.
But
Yeah,
movies can overstay their welcome, and
absolutely.
sometimes their length starts. Well, not. I mean, it can easily affect the experience. So it's still weird. It's like I guess some people just watch a movie, they get to a point, it's like I like this, so almost anything that happens after is just like, well, yeah, I
Right.
like the movie, so that's why I've been thinking about it.
I think
How much
for
too long?
me,
One
it's
battle, three battles. You know that movie had a surprisingly low amount of battles, actually.
if a movie is drawn out because by the basis of that film and formatted that way, it's going to be long. Then that's fine with me. That's how we're set up. Like, I think of No Country for Old Men. That's a slow burn movie, but like it's meant to be slow because it
Yeah.
builds up the tension, and you are left at the edge of your seat because of what it builds up to every single. It's designed that way. Where if a movie is long and it's not formatted or designed or written in script to be like that, with very little payoff, then it's long. I mean, then that sucks. So movies overstay their welcome. It's a thing.
1 out of 10 here for you.
Just as bad as the last one. Ralph Fiennes Voldemort. Don't get me wrong, was better than the last 28 years film, but not by much. Was hoping, because of the good reviews, this one was better, but still was not defo, giving the third one a miss if they make as can't sit as. What the fuck did you get me here, dude? If they make one as can't sit through. All right, I'm sorry. If they can't make one, I shan't sit through another one of them movies. Just glad I got unlimited pass because would not have been happy if I had to pay full price for that. John. That was bad. That was a really bad. That sucks,
What
dude.
did you get me here?
You should get here.
All right, 5 out of 10 with the spoiler, tense and immersive, but ultimately weird and lame. Apart from the three interesting
Fuck.
characters, it's a very plain and trite plot. In my,
Mm,
the lead villain Jimmy does well, and I give credit to the actor, but it turns out a small plot in the grand,
mm,
despite taking up a large chunk.
mm.
Pause. I thought it was a large chunk. You said you could, or did you say that you could watch Dr. Kelson and Samson all day?
If that was a whole movie, I could watch that all day. If that was the movie,
I don't know. I felt like we said it was unfocused, and
it was.
I felt like none of them went to a satisfying
No.
place. It was good to see Samson get cured and come back, but then
All right, Sergo.
Ralph Fiennes dies pretty easy.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right,
Stab in the stomach.
let me
And he's a doctor. You think he'd be able to, like, fix himself. Woo woo. A little bit of that, but, you know.
I like Jimmy's line. You're a doctor. Who are all these poor fuckers? Your patients? Actually, that is why
That was
their
good,
dialogue, their exchange was the best.
Yes, it was
Those
good.
two, but him and Samson is just it's more like poetic and
It is.
yeah, slow.
It's
Whereas like
heartfelt.
him
Slow.
and Jimmy, that was very rich, but it was
Yeah,
but
and
that was
Ralph
very
being the
short-lived.
doctor too. Ralph being the doctor, that character is like, well, tell me about you never had your dad in your life,
Right.
and asking, and that was awesome, like having that conversation. And then yeah, that was really badass. That was good.
Back to review, his whole shtick just seems lame by the movie's end and makes me believe that they should have gone another route with it. Kind of feel that way. The
Mm,
Jane Goodall aspect that comprises the other half is touching, except for the fact that it is preposterous to think that an infection that causes immediate blood swelling and mindless
mm.
murderous mayhem would somehow become undone by a drug cocktail.
That's
They
silly.
weren't paying attention.
Yeah, they were not at all. And this was
Ul-
like weeks and weeks of like, yeah, okay.
well, just rewiring his brain in those
Yep.
calm moments from the morphine.
Yeah. The dancing, the morphine, the
Right.
studying, the to get, yeah, that was, yeah.
Ultimately, it's continuance fan service cash, so I suspect that it's going to be a challenge for Alex Garland and Danny Boyle to muster the desire to make something special. Not that the series is anything to write home about. A lot of people don't know that Danny Boyle didn't do anything with
Again, yeah, I thought he did.
5 out of 10, which follows a 5 out of 10 rating for the preceding year's movie from me.
Mm,
The username is Star Wars movies suck.
Jesus
They
Christ,
do
buddy.
though, actually.
He's not wrong, but I mean, some of them are good. Some
Which
of them
one?
are good.
Which one's the best one?
Empire Strikes Back, dude. That's a really good one, dude. That's a solid one. Phew.
Last 10 out of 10 improves on the first. Bone Temple improves on the first film. It's smartly made, returning to your locations in a way that feels efficient rather than cheap, but it also meaningfully expands the world on an emotional level. And far more time inside the characters this time, and it pays off. Dark and unflinching, rarely pulling its punches, and for most of its edge of your seat. That's not true. The other one was.
Yes.
The other one was very tense.
Yes.
What
yes,
really
very
lingers,
tense.
though, is how deeply it digs into what makes us belief systems, the stories we tell ourselves to survive, and what survival actually costs. True. It pairs so seamlessly with the first film that it almost feels like they're two halves of a single story, with the ending of the first functioning midpoint of a.
Mm.
Oh.
Okay. It's my thing is this, Danny. I know, but Danny Boyle and Alex Garland, they're smart. They know their audience. They get it. I think they're gonna continue the story with Samson, and they're gonna continue the story with Killian. The Killian's a huge callback. That's a huge callback to the first two films. So I think they're gonna somehow intertwine them in a Seinfeld-esque way. However, they're gonna do that, and then that's gonna be really cool. That's the movie I really want to see. That is a movie I really want to see. And I hope he has his ear to the ground when it comes to the critics and what people didn't like and liked about it.
1 out of 10 for you.
Lost faith in humanity. I am almost 50 years old. I have seen a lot of horror movies, but this is the very first movie since my childhood for which I had to leave the movie theater about 45 minutes.
What?
This movie's self-serving violence, gore, cruelty. The only message it holds, and there is no hope for any good in this world. A movie like this can get the high positive ratings, then all that my faith is lost in humanity. TBGY 777 by a Russian. Think about this is your review is already moot the moment you said you left within 45 minutes. So you're out. So okay, cool. You didn't see the rest
And
of
that
it.
is unfortunate that 1-star ratings.
Yeah,
exist. That really anchors down.
Yeah, because at the very end, it paid off for the Samson, and Kelson dynamic. That was a good payoff to see that. That was huge. Spike being saved by Dr. Kelson was cool. Everything kind of played into itself at the very end, which is nice. But if you didn't give yourself the chance to see it through, I get it. It is what it is.
All right, 510, last one. Wasted too much time on those religious cults. The movie was entertaining. I enjoyed it. The story was fine. The part one definitely better written. They wasted too much time on those religious cults. They left the kid as a side character, genuinely disappointed. Dr. Kelson, and the story was fun. The performance is great. I feel like the only I watch is just.
God, man, these people. Let me tell you, I think they were trying so fast to put out a review they forgot to spell check, dude. Like that's crazy. The religious stuff was that was the Jimmy and the fingers. Again, I don't know if you when I bring up the Ramses Bolton reference or that actor, that character, do Have you seen the Game of Thrones? That
Oh.
I don't know. Some people have, but what did you feel when I said that? Like, do you agree that if it was a Ramsey Bolton character, that level of acting, that degree of shittiness,
See, and
would
that's
have
where
served better?
it just depended on what you meant. I think if it's just acting, no, I disagree because this Jimmy seemed pretty menacing. He was good. You believed his lines when you said it. Costume was very good. The Ramsey Bolton, that character was given a lot more to do. Like that character was a lot more menacing. That character got his hands dirty, which is something we never saw from Jimmy. Like, and the one time he does, it's just like a casual stab in the gut. He's manipulating these people. They fear him, but me as a viewer, I didn't know if that was just kind of self-perpetuating, and they already were starting to turn on him a little bit.
Okay.
So, does that answer your question? I don't think it was.
No, yeah,
I don't
sure.
think it was performance based. I think it was more so on-screen character. Like me, I didn't see him do enough. Him personally, for me to fear him, is like when he told Dr. Kelson that if you don't do this, then I have to feed you your intestines. And I wondered why Dr. Kelson felt like he couldn't defend himself against,
When he easily could.
or maybe, well, I don't know if he could. Yeah, like he's capable. It made me wonder. It's like, oh, does he not?
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. When you put on that type of Rammstein show,
well,
you're capable, baby. You're capable of a lot. Like
right.
that's crazy.
Well, right, but his character has to believe that about himself.
Sure, that's fair. I don't know if I can kill you, but I could definitely put on a fucking show. I know that. I got you there, bro. I got some fire. I got some gasoline.
Convince you that I'm the devil.
I'm gonna carry my ass an entire crucifix on a cross. I got it going. Like, nah, he's. I get it though. Yeah,
yeah. So it was this.
Yeah.
I never believed Jimmy was as dangerous as he made it seem. You know what really bothered me a lot when he was in the house and he was just talking.
Why didn't that guy in the back just fucking kill him? Like he was a tall, big, strong dude.
Well, no, he threw boiling water. I don't know about you. Every time I'm drinking like hot tea or hot coffee, I think if it was thrown in my face,
it would hurt. That shit would hurt, dude.
That would hurt.
That would hurt.
And then
and he fucking hit the table. He hit the table with it. I was like, what, bro? See, I'm sorry. This is the post-apocalypse. Have you not thrown hot water in a zombie face at the very least? Like, what do you think the wood's gonna get fucking hurt? Wait, what?
So the way that the Jimmys, they were at a disadvantage, and it's just
easy.
You know, I'm not of the opinion that every on-screen character needs to make the smartest move because we just sit there like, oh, I would have blah blah blah. I'm not one of those people. That one seems kind of obvious though.
That was
just like, okay, this guy is crazy, but he's pulling the strings for all these other absolute psychopaths. But I want to know what happens if he dies, or
like,
at least
I'm not gonna say a smart guy, but a sensible man can deduce that, right? Like, hey, you know what? I'm in the kitchen. So. No one's looking at me. And I have a set of knives right here. I can easily use that and just fucking dunk over his head super quick. Like, no, let me get this hot water and hit the table. Hit the table, dude. I'm gonna surprise the shit out of him, dude. People expect me to throw water at him. Nah. The real surprise, confuse water on table. That's gonna fuck everyone up. Like,
because I thought they were about to write off Jimmy, or he was gonna spend the whole movie just with a boiled face.
Me too. And I think that'd be cool. All right, they didn't do that. That poor fucking wood got annihilated though, dude. That wood.
It's so
we're talking
right
warping.
Now.
It's all warped, dude. Bubbles. You can't work out bubbles, dude. That's out. That table's done, dude. Shit's crazy.
And that was just a very silly scene to watch.
It grinded my gears, that little scene, because that was plot. That's just plot armor, and you're like, all right, and yet you have the woman, the female, she's able to do mathematics real quick
And
and then get the hook and then line it perfectly to where it goes right into the back of the head. You're like, that took
Oh, I
way more
know.
than a
That
quick.
was weird.
That was way more than MacGyver shit. Like you have to mathematically, you got to get the right weight and you got to angle it and to make sure that the hook is just at the right moment. Because it could have bonked her. Like it was a whole thing.
Right.
That
That one-
I remember thinking too. Like that's an odd choice.
I had an
And she had to
issue with
set
it,
up
but
the right-
it
there
didn't
was- yeah,
stop
there's
me. It
something.
didn't give me too much pause.
You accepted it and moved forward, but for me and my ADHD, like I was thinking of all these factors. Like, what if she tackled him like 30 feet in forward? Like that throws off the trajectory by so much. Like it was a whole thing.
Yeah, well, I think even though it was kind of early in the movie, I think by that time I was already kind of not convinced.
You've
'cause I
suspended.
watched,
You're like, okay, this is it. This is
yeah, I thought, okay, this movie's not
Yeah.
gonna. It's already, yeah, off on this weird.
right.
It already wasn't what I was expecting. We already saw a table get blasted with boiling water for some reason.
By a dude who's built like a linebacker and like 6'6", like easily the tallest guy. And can do some serious damage, dude. Like you can do real Rambo level damage to these little fucking things.
Here's,
And yet, nah, fuck that wood right there, especially.
Here's-
like, you're like, all
here's why
right,
that's such a interesting decision. Is like,
Yeah.
okay, you don't want to kill Jimmy, keep Jimmy, get him out of that situation.
yeah, I
And
agree.
why show us boiling water just to do that? No one made you have boiling water in that.
No one made
scene.
you boiling water, dude. You
So
have
it's
knives.
such a- it's
I
such
know
a-
you have
it's-
knives.
It's such a
There's
weird
tools
decision.
in your immediate vicinity, and like everyone's back was turned
You
to
know-
him. If you noticed, and like no
Yes.
one was looking at him. That shit
No.
was wild,
Here,
wild.
here. This will solve both things. If that dude, no boiling water, that's ridiculous. Because if that has
Okay,
to
hit
go
me
at the
with
head honcho or hit somebody at a table full of 7 people, you hit the table. He thought
You hit the
you know
table,
that's
bro.
like in what's the game that we played with the turn-based combat? Divinity.
D33? Divinity. Oh yeah, Divinity. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's a
that's
Divinity
like
fucking move.
when he didn't measure the
That's
blast
a Papa
radius
Nurgle
enough.
move. That's a Papa Nurgle move, dude. I'm gonna spill water in front of you and hope you walk in front of it and slip, and then throws off the combat altogether. That was a ridiculous,
No, I mean,
ridiculous idea.
like he didn't measure the blast radius before he threw it out.
I thought I had more water in this
no,
pan.
no, I just thought of this. Here's both of our issues could have been solved. He pulls out the
Yeah.
knife, get rid of the boiling water.
Mm.
The dude pulls out a knife, sneaks up, but Jimmy Keen,
Mm.
boom, some quick moves, boom, puts
Quick
it back
moves.
in his neck. And then boom, we see an actual attempt to kill him, and we see Jimmy handle himself quickly.
And now he's a
decisively.
menace. Now you can tell this
More.
man can.
More.
Yeah, I like that. And nothing changes. Everyone gets
Nothing
their shirts
changes.
ripped off, and it's just everyone gets all that. Yeah, I agree. It's a whole
Yeah,
thing.
because that whole like we got to do.
It was not necessary.
What was it? Not community, charity.
Yeah.
It's like that was just like body horror, Saw, Hostel.
Yeah, all right, I get
which
it. These
those
guys are
movies
crazy
I
and
just do not
deranged.
like. Yeah. I
Yeah.
think someone.
It's
you know,
gore porn for the sake of gore porn. And
right?
I hate it
Because like
too.
you were saying, it's like we get that scene, and you still, if you want it, their shirts off and their skin on the ground.
Yeah.
It's like it went too long, and then the chick was up in the barn watching the whole thing.
Watching the whole thing. dude.
Meanwhile, she could just
And she's sitting there with
heat-seeking
like
missile, a hook, I guess.
She's got a hook. She's like, I really hope someone gets at this spot right here because this shit's going right down at this trajectory. I'm really hoping.
Yeah, that was weak. I wonder, man.
It was
I'm
a
glad-
choice.
I'm glad I gave that direction 0.5, man.
Yeah, because then like I'm pretty sure the guy was reading the script. The guy who was like the 6'6" guys were reading the script. Like, hey, like, wouldn't it make more sense if I had like a knife? And she's like, hey, we have a sponsor from Aquafina. We need to talk about water and how deadly it could be. Like, it's just we got to put it in there, bro. Like they had a sponsor, something. It was just weird.
Let's do the trivia.
Okay, did you know? Cyrax, Liu Kang.
The
Bum, bum,
Bone
bum,
Temple
bum, bum.
set was constructed using approximately 5,500 skulls 150,000 individual bones, all of which were individually cast and assembled. These elements were mounted onto roughly 1,000 vertical uprights, creating the temple columnar structure.
So cool. It's so cool to see
I
that.
had a moment where I thought that looks very good, but I
Yeah.
thought it still might just be good looking CGI. This
Mm.
makes sense. And actually, I kind of convinced myself. I thought it looks very good, but budget wise, I don't.
Just seems off.
Yeah, I just don't think you.
Yeah.
But they did go the extra mile. Fantastic.
They did. It looks great. The bone temple is, for me, it's iconic, and it's going to be
Good.
paired with the 28 franchise.
As in 28 days later, scenes involving the infected use adjusted camera shutter angle, stuttering, hyperkinetic motion.
Yeah, really cool. Very fucking cool.
Jack O'Connell described the film as weird cousin.
Yeah, I can see that. Dr. Kelson was so cool. Him playing the music, getting fucking naked in front of like a zombie, an alpha, and he's just dancing, dude, because he's just trying to like he's just doing some medical experimentation on him, just kind of see what's going on. That was, again, that's so cool. It's awesome. I can see that.
Wait, where the guy who played Sir Jeremy Crystal? Where else did you?
Oh, what else have I seen him in? I don't remember. I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember seeing him in anything else.
Sinners.
Fuck. What was he in Sinners?
He was the main vampire.
No, he was not. No, he was not. Really? Man, that guy can act. Because I thought those are two different. I think those are two different people.
Now,
That's some good acting. That's some seriously good fucking acting right there from that guy.
the film was announced as part of a planned trilogy, with Alex Garland writing all 3 installments. January 2025, Danny Boyle confirmed to direct the final film,
Thank God.
studio approval.
They're going to approve it. They're going, especially
Well,
with
no, we don't know. We
Killian.
had that conversation.
Well,
And
Killian.
Killian's
So
expensive.
Killian. No, but he's also he brings in the audiences. He's got Oscars. He brings it. He brings star power.
What's his Oscar?
So I think Killian brings it. Oppenheimer. I think it was in fact his first one. Was it Oppenheimer? Yeah,
Okay.
Oppenheimer.
Yep. Best
Yeah,
performance
Oppenheimer.
by an actor in a lead.
Dude, but I
First
think over the past
nomination.
over the recent years, Peaky Blinders has been kicking off. Even
Yeah.
that show's like it's past. People are fucking loving that. Killian really fucking brings it, dude, and he's
Yeah.
an amazing actor, and he brings star power. So the fact at the very end, which it leaves you so for story viewers, people who love the 28 franchise, you are excited for Samson, but then you were fucking over when you saw Killian coming back reprising his role. You're like, oh my God, he's back. This is great. And if they continue that alone is going to allow some much needed approval from the studios.
Director Nia DaCosta stated that she deliberately avoided imitating Danny Boyle's visual style, explaining that her goal was to that was bonkers, idiosyncratic, artistically personal, while still fitting with.
Oh God, I'm already done with Nia, dude. Nia, don't ever fucking touch this shit again, dude. Nia, don't ever touch it. Here's my thing, bro. I think it's hard to fuck up.
If the third one is directed by her, you're out.
It's dead on arrival, dude. DOA. Because here's my thing. I think the only thing carrying the movie was the writing from Alex Garland. That's it. The writing was saved. The directing was horrible, but the writing kept it there, right? So if she shows up again, it's DOA. Because now you have one of the more interesting people dead, interesting concepts still alive, Samson, and now you're bringing in Killian, but now he's under your stewardship with Alex's writing, and that's different, dude. Because that character is that's something only Boyle can do. So Let's hope, man. I don't know. She needs to stay away.
Danny Boyle confirmed that Cillian Murphy will reprise his role as Jim 28 Days Later installment and potentially in the trilogy's final chapter,
Woo!
pending
Heck
funding
yeah.
and approval.
I think Killian's gonna bring that for sure. He brings star power. He brings all right. So here's my thing too. So the studios are like, hey, fucking Nia, just really fuck this one. We're on the fence, Danny. Danny's like, don't worry, I'm coming back. I'm gonna direct, but also Cillian is also executive producing. He's gonna bankroll a little bit because he got his comeuppance from us, from Danny. He's got a special spot for Danny because Killian's breakout role was 28 Days Later. He's star, it was because of Danny's directing ability. So I think with the bankroll from the studios and from executive producer Cillian Murphy, I think we're 100% going to get a trilogy. I think it's going to be a thing. It's going to be in safe hands.
We're watching next.
The Quest, baby. Oh fuck. Yeah. Woo! Get ready for some
Jean-Claude Van
mid-acting and some
Damme,
amazing
the
action.
international superstar of Universal Soldier, Nowhere to Run, Hard Target, Time Cop, and Sudden Death is back
Absolutely.
in an epic adventure, an action thriller, an explosive thrill ride,
Oh,
a
yeah.
fast, furious, and entertaining film unlike any you've ever seen before.
Oh, that's 100%, dude.
The Quest.
Wait, what? That was the whole scene of him jumping off, falling off the boat? Quest. Oh, fuck, he's so ripped, dude. Oh, he's so handsome. Roger Moore. Oh, you're right.
Here in the Lost City, we greet our first heroes.
Just wear Timberlands for that ass woman, dude. That's crazy, dude. That is crazy. Oh, dude, flying
The
spinning
Quest.
kick. Woo! Woo-hoo! Are you guys as turned on as I am?
Oh, there's only one comment.
Please have a seat with my good friend Lord Dobbs. That's solid. That's from the movie. It's really good. That's how it kicks off, dude. That's just a good film.
I think I hate it already. Actually,
You know what? This is my Forbidden Kingdom. I'm part to find out. This is my Forbidden, dude. Woo! I'm so pumped. It's gonna be good.
Alright.
The Quest. Anybody can watch. Everyone should watch it.
Anything else from you? You gonna keep streaming?
No, we're gonna call it. I gotta eat some dinner with a lady, and then we're gonna watch the latest Fallout episode that's dropping tonight. So I am so excited for
How
that.
many have there been?
There's only 4 episodes so far of the season 2, and it's very good.
Loving
It's
it?
very. I really am, man.
only heard
I'm a
good
diehard.
things.
I'm a diehard Fallout guy, but not to a point where I'm gonna find gripes with things that, as a fan, would have gripes with. Right? I just really appreciate the storytelling, the direction it's going in. Dude, Goggins is fucking carrying it on his back, dude. The logs, the boats, dude. He's going up the mountain with it, dude, and he's such a delight to watch on screen. So definitely a fantastic series so far. I think it's the best video game adaptation so far, hands down. The Last of Us is good, but this is next level, staying true to the format, to the game.
Okay. And
But
but
yeah.
the bar's been pretty low with
Yeah, and that's not saying the bar is high. Like it's not high. It's very low. But the fact that Amazon didn't have to and they went all out and they're continuing to go all out and telling a good story, and keeping true to the video games and having a great relationship with Bethesda on this, very good. They don't have to do any of it, and they're doing great. I think they learned their lesson from the Rings of Power. I really do. The Rings of Power was such a poo-poo show. And
Oh, is it?
I think it's not good.
you.
It's
Did
definitely
you
not
see
good.
the whole?
No, absolutely. I ate the shit sandwich. It's not good, dude. But like, I think when Amazon said, "Hey, we need to steer the ship in the right way. How about we allow the people in control that need to be in control?" And that was Bethesda, and they allowed it. Like, all right, this is looking really fucking good.
Rings of Power is 6.9.
Yeah. There was some weird agenda pushing in a lot of the episodes too.
Yeah, I saw some of that. Are they gonna? I don't think they canceled it.
Yeah, but it's also way too much money to produce it. We're talking $1 million episodes.
Well, but if anyone can
Like,
do it,
it's
it's
egregious.
Amazon.
Absolutely. But it's so much money to make.
And it's probably more than that.
It's
Yes,
way more than that.
The Lord of the Rings: Rings of Power is continuing beyond its first 2 seasons. Amazon Prime officially renewed the series 3 February 2025. Filming for season 3 took place in the UK starting around mid-2020, wrapping by mid-December. Oh, so they're shot it already.
They're done. Yeah, they're shot. Yeah.
No exact.
I think from
release
Amazon,
date. Well, it's coming. Someone's watching.
it's coming. Well, someone is, well, fuck, not us, but like someone's watching it.
Yeah, it never looked good to me, and
it's not.
They did the same thing. It's like Lord of the Rings original trilogy, obviously amazing.
Didn't
But then The Hobbit.
Yeah,
I'd say
cash grab.
like you're not allowed to sell me
okay.
anything anymore. Get away from me.
Yep. Yeah, I mean 100%. The good thing coming out of Amazon as of late is Invincible. The latest season of Invincible is coming. I'm very excited for that. You have the third. Well, again, it all happened during COVID too. So I mean, COVID changed the rules for a lot of shows.
I think we
Unfortunately,
talked about this. Yeah, but then it split up its seasons. Like here's season 2A and 2. Like, what are you doing? And they were dragging.
That's
their
Amazon
feet.
though.
They were dragging their feet.
That's an Amazon choice, and that's shitty because Fallout season 1 you could binge it and people fucking loved it, but because the money grubby fucking CEO bigwigs was like, it was split, but nowhere near as split as it like the week. They didn't do weekly installments like they're doing for season 2. Like it was a lot closer. And that's just the power of the money grub, right? That's like, hey, we want you to have your Prime membership for as long as humanly possible, and now we know that you love this show. We're gonna stretch it out, and that kind of sucks ass, but it is what it is. The Boys. I'm excited for The Boys. I'm excited for Invincible. And Fallout. They've been crushing it with Fallout, so they're doing well right now.
All right, I'm out.
All right, good buddy. So, guys, we're doing The Quest, one of the greatest fucking movies of all time. No, it's not. It's not, but it's so good, bad. It's definitely better than Gentleman Bronco, but it's definitely not Gangs of New York. It's a Van Damme movie. You go watch Van Damme for his kicking. You don't watch him for his acting. That's crazy.